So here I'm working on the cabinet doors for the kitchen, and I'm routing a rabbet into the frames. And into those frames I'll set 1/4 inch plywood. It's a grade A birch. It's coming out pretty well. Pretty happy with it. So we've got about 2.5 feet of snow up here on the mountain. It's getting blown around a lot, so there's still some exposed rock, but I can get around pretty well with the snow machines now. By next month, all the rock should be covered up, and probably have about 5 or 6 foot of snow out here. Since the rabbets that I cut into the door frames are rounded at the corners, I just cut a little 45 off of the birch plywood here so it fits in the frame nicely. Perfect fit. Got about 7 more to go. So this is the back side of the doors, and here you can see what the finished product is going to look like. I had to change plans for one of the kitchen doors for the base cabinet, so here I'm cutting the wood for that door. I hadn't taken into account the convex front of the farmer's sink, and that messed up my plan for the drawer. I have to sand down the first coat of epoxy on this countertop for the computer desk and reloading the cabinet. During the next snow day out here, I'll pour the epoxy. I'll get the interior of the cabin nice and hot. That way the epoxy will cure quickly. Just edge sanding around the quick change mounting base for the reloading press here. I'll hit the rest of it with this sander. And here you can see the bottom side, how it's built out of 2x6s that are screwed together, and I get the metal rods in there for strength. So I came up with a plan for that cabinet by the sink, and I need to cut a couple more face frame members so I can get those installed. So after I install the stiles on that base cabinet, I'll put this 1/4 inch piece of birch in there to finish it off. That base cabinet was originally 19 inches, the opening, and after I get done it'll be 15 inches So now the drawer and the door will clear the front of the sink after I'm done with this modification to the plan. So here are the cabinets with the doors installed. And this blind cabinet in the corner, all I did was put it in another style and moved it over. And then what I'm gonna do with this is have a piece of birch plywood, and I'll just put that in there. I'm gonna go ahead and get that installed, and then I'll go ahead and put the door on. I've only made one drawer so far. I miscalculated the materials. Bottom is 1/2 inch birch plywood, grade A, and then this is poplar. So after I get it installed in here with the soft close slides, I'll put the faceplate on it and then the handles. But I want to make all the drawers at the same time. Well, that was the plan, but I need to pick up some more materials and I'll knock out the drawers. They don't take that long. They're actually very easy to make. So I've got magnets that I need to install. I was just going to put one on each door, but I've got two on each one right now, and that's what I'm going to do for the rest of them. So I need to pick up more of them. I need to pick up the poplar wood and build the drawers, get all that installed with the slides, and that'll be a wrap for the cabinets. And I'm undecided. I was going to paint them a medium dark gray, but I may just leave them wood for a long time and see what I think about it. Or I might oil them, or I don't know. I haven't really quite made up my mind yet. But I'm going to leave them alone for a while and think about it. So here's the drawer slides. They're 22 inch. The drawers will come all the way out, and they are soft close. They will install like this, and then I have to go back into the cabinet and put a horizontal support back there to screw these to. It should be pretty simple. So tomorrow they're calling for snow. I think it's about 6 or 7 inches in town, and get at least that much up here. While it's snowing, I will put the second coat of epoxy on this countertop. I'll also be putting a second coat of epoxy on my miniature coffee table.